right, YouTube watchers, welcome. We are joining our very first stream of Wilds of Eldraine. Let's see. When Spectral Mortality enters the battlefield, you may exile one or more creature cards from your graveyard. Each other creature gets +X, where X number of cards exile this way. That seems pretty dumb. Usually I'm defaulting like just take, just take the rare, right? Because rares are generally going to be at the highest rate. They're going to be able to do everything better. There's nothing in here that says like destroy target creature or something. Vampiric Rites is cute. Nice reprint. Okay. Alright. But yeah, I think we just take the rare here because, again, it's rare. Exile creatures, so we're definitely thinking about creature cards and things. I don't want to be black-blue if I can help it. Maybe it's a great combo. I don't know. But we are here, and you guys are getting stuff. You're hearing me. You can hear the client. Everything looks good. I have 5 jump-in tokens. Just want you to know. I'm going to jump in. There's a Waste Knot. That's an awesome version, by the way. Look how freaking sweet that looks. But yeah, so Waste Knot's cool. I don't dislike Waste Knot. It's a weird card though, because like you gotta get discard spells and stuff for it to work. It's better constructed. Let's see. The Princess takes flight. That's an interesting card. The Tempting Apple's great because it's going to go in basically everything-ish. Can't control and blah, blah. It's just a weird spell, honestly. Black-white is always fun. Black-red's always fun. I don't know, man. And it's also tough to be like, what are these rolls worth? Like, beats the crap out of me. This card seems fantastic. But yeah, I don't know. We can go take a look at the blue. Remember, I don't really want to play blue. Black-red seems fun, though. But again, I think we just want the Horseman. Like, it's just solid. It's already in our colors. It's a creature, even though it does put itself on the bottom, blah, blah, blah. Because you don't want to loop those things forever. Okay. Well, we could look into green. Season of Growth. Okay, targets a creature, kind of whatever. It's a bargain to deal X damage, and it was bargain to deal it twice. That's pretty good. You get an X spell, pick 3. Like, are they just keeping away from red, for example? Or maybe there's a better red spell that they took. Because at this point, it's an uncommon and a common and a rare at this point that's been taken, right? So, alright. So, they'll just take the X spell. None of this stuff looks like, oh my god, I can't pass it. The old Stone Splitter Bolt. Okay, let's see here. Gnawing Crescendo. No. You control a creature, make a Wicked Roll token. When this aura is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay. Yeah, the roll things, again, man, the roll is so hard to evaluate. Like, what's a roll worth, you know? If the bargain, look at the top 4, put 2 on the back on top of your library and rest in your graveyard, and draw 2 whatever, which seems fine. This card seems good. This is one of those things that, like, it helps with all the bargaining. Like, you're never, like, this card seems like I'm never going to be, like, super pissed that I draw it, because it kind of does all sorts of weird things. Another Waste Knot, by the way, lol. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, we're, like, stealing things and doing some creature pumps, and that's not amazing. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. That's an interesting card to even try to build around. This is the greatest Savannah Lines of all time. Look at what they did to my boy. Look at what they did. I was excited. I traded for Savannah Lines. I had to give up value for those boys. They rocked it. They were running into my F&Ms in 1996, and it was fucking awesome. It was awesome. Which makes me want to go red, black-white, because, that would be sweet. And Celebration seems fun. And I'm not getting, like, a ton of red, and, like, again, this is at least, like, a decent creature. I'm not seeing anything black in here I can take anyway, other than Sanguine Bond, which isn't a limited card. Like, you're not going to get enough life gained and get it in time and all this other crap. 3 bowls of porridge, you say. That's such an interesting card. It's too hot, it's too cold. It's just right. That's actually absolutely hilarious, quite frankly. But yeah, so the flavor of a literal house mouse being strictly better than lots. Am I wrong? Is the irony not absolutely delicious? It's incredible. There was a mouse in the lion story, a whole thing about it, right? Like, damn. That cracks me up. Mary Bard's like, it seems good. I mean, it's probably better than 3 bowls of porridge, like, no matter what we're doing. Raid Bombardment. Okay, that's an interesting card, you know. That's definitely, that makes me want to go red-white, you know, because you're going to have a ton of little dudes and stuff, and that's going to be nice. There's a bargaining thing again, which is interesting. Not dead after all. People are looking to run that in Rakdos Scam, Rakdos Evoke, as they say. Fun conversations about people going like, you know, why couldn't they put Rakdos Scam on the site? Because it sounds terrible, man. Jesus. We had these conversations in like 2013 or something when we got rid of that crap. And we're like, sorry, you can't come up with your own garbo. That doesn't make any sense. You know, like decks being named different weird stuff that makes no sense. Okay. I don't hate this card. This card's neat. It just makes a treasure token. You know, sometimes it's you just run it in there and you just a 3-mana 2/3 that makes a treasure token. I mean, that's just good, clean value. That's Spectre of Mortality, just ramps right up. I think I might have made the right choice of red though. It seems like we've gotten quite a few decent red cards, and this card is like Jackal Pup GG, man. Holy cow! Like we've gotten rares with a red 2/1 no drawback. We've never gotten uncommons until the Embereth Veteran. Oh, you know what? We're waste notting. We're doing it. We're going to pick up some weird discard spells. We're going to make them pay. Okay. Seems neat. Probably not going to be able to play these, you know, probably red-black, and that's okay. But still, the mouse better than Savannah Lions is just, whew, it's irony that's difficult to comprehend is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a thing that you're not really prepared for in your life because that was so impressive. Like, that was cool. That's why Elvish Archers were cool. They were a 2/1 first strike. They were so hard to block. They were so easy to attack with because there was so much you could do with it. There's the discard 2 cards thing. I'm just saying. Don't make me waste not. I'll do it. I will take those waste knots. I'll slam them. I will from the top rope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Don't mess with me. Throw those guys. Hey, Leyline of Sanctity. Super useful. Hey, it's Feral Encounter. It's my hated. It's like I hate this card. I hate this card so much. I hate this card. This card is so weird. This card is one of the worst designs I have seen in a very long time. Like, I am actively disappointed in whoever designed this spell. I'm not kidding. I think this is terrible. I think this is the exact type of this is a perfect example of a card that you had an idea for that didn't work and you should have stopped. You should have absolutely stopped. Like, the 2 abilities not connected to each other, the delayed trigger. The hell's going on, man? You got to recognize when it's not working. And I don't think they did. And damn, and we got the result of it. Rat Out's interesting. That card seemed a little bit better when I saw a little bit of it in play, which is cool. There's definitely some rat action going on in here, which is interesting. The old rat catcher trainee. We can start leaning into the rats. I'd like to take the tabby. That would be nice. That's a pretty cool green 3-mana 3/4 that does a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, card a creature in double strike, not a bad deal. Ooh, there's a Torch the Tower, which I think is a pretty easy first or second pick slam, as it were. Someone welcome to the jam with a common. I don't know what they took out of there. And wait, well, I guess there can be more. No, there's 3 uncommons here, plus the bonus sheet. So, all right, this is an interesting card. The old. I'm glad that the signpost uncommon thing is just a thing now. It's not like it's not gotten weird. Like, in fact, it's looked forward to, and people sort of expect it now, and I think that's great. Which is cool. So create a Wicked Roll +1/+1. Okay, cool. And she's a 2/3 menace, which is also pretty cool. I'm probably taking the Soul Cauldron because, like, why would you not take the Soul Cauldron? Like, that card seems amazing. You're going to 2 mana exile anything from the graveyard, so you stop any graveyard shenanigans, and you just, like, put counters on your stuff all the time. That seems amazing. Like, what? I don't get it. That card seems great. What hurt me? Well, I will make a discard deck. Don't mess with me, all right? I've seen things. I've been playing this game so long, it's it's killing. You know, like you start to. There's things where you start to go like, man, like I have lived through a whole generation of Eldraine to Eldraine. You know what I mean? Like, and influxes and outgoes of players in between those, which is just incredible. Stab Wound. Stab Wound's in here? I didn't even know this card was reprinted. Holy cow. This card's incredible. Like it's like fantastic. Edgewell is a fantastic card though, by the way. And you'll know more about why I think that later. But yeah, Stab Wound's fantastic. No one likes to keep a Stab Wound around, you know what I'm saying? Which is fun. There's another Whisper. I'll do it. Don't mess with me. You know, like we have, all right, there's Recruiter. That's a red-white card. More Merry Bands, more Thieves. I mean, like, I don't think I'm going to play 2 of any of these cards, so we might as well keep the meme train running and go ahead and take that Whisper. Because if we're slamming another Waste Knot, we're going to town. We're doing it. It's going to be incredible. You know, there's going to be another stupid card in here that makes you discard things or whatever, makes them discard stuff. We're not going to do that. It's ridiculous, but we can dream, all right? We can think about it, and we can dream, we can hope, because there's a trainee in here that's making rats, and I think that's awesome. And rats are fun to sacrifice for bargaining, which is another thing. Rats are great for raid bombardment. Like that, there's a lot of benefits to what's happening here. Like, I'm kind of stumbling my way around into a deck, but that's kind of the way it goes, isn't it? Target opponent. What did I just say? What did I just say? We're over here. We're doing it. Don't mess with me. I'll do it. All right, so we're making food token and then sack food tokens and they can lose life, which seems fine. Like Crystal Grotto is okay too. This is cute. It's very cool as a constructed card. Not great kind of anywhere else, but that is okay. Tell you what, let's go ahead and get the shirt up here. Get the rocking that logo. Rocking that logo, coolstuffinc.com. Go get your stuff there. That is super neat. All right, whenever an enchantment you control is in the graveyard battlefield, they lose a life. That card seems dope. We're sacrificing things. We're sacrificing rolls. Okay, that's an interesting card. That's cute if we're building like the swarm deck, which is nice. But I think we, again, the bargains, the rolls, all of that stuff makes that guy really good, I think. We're in Ideasville right now, because apparently Ruben had a hell of a time. Okay, I mean, this helps with rats, right? You deal a little damage, assassin takes the rest of them out. That seems pretty cool. All things can come together. But yeah, the old Torch the Tower with some rats. Let's go. Sacrifice a rat, bolt with Scry 1. Bolt with Scry 1. Yeah, the slow, inevitable cranking of the power curve. Alright, Growling Crescendo's up here. Bespoke Battle Garb. Okay. If we're beginning the combat, whatever. Like, I don't know if we want 2 of these things, but, like, it's damage. Maybe a rat out. Maybe a rat out. Let's do a rat out. Little ratty rat. Is it worth a whole card? I don't know. This is a large dude. This is a super interesting card as well. Like, flick a coin. Is that good enough? I mean, maybe. You make a treasure token, which you can bargain with and stuff. And maybe you just need an upper end. Like, I've only got 1 5-drop, and that's my rare. Like, I need something to kill him. Yeah, the bonus sheet nonsense just coming out of nowhere that you're never going to see. Like, I love that stuff. Like, just bonus sheets all day, man. Like, just bonus sheet it up. I don't care. Okay. There's a Kindle Heroism. That's neat. Like, these are cards that are, like, they keep making them, like, better and better, and it's weird because, like, at some point, like, it's just like they did with the Veil of Summer, right? They just kept making these, like, green punishing cards, and then they were like, oh, God. For 1 mana, you just, like, Cryptic Command or whatever. Lich Knight's Quest. Sacrifice any number of artifacts, enchantments, or tokens. Return that many creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Is okay. Alright. Like, doesn't seem bad or anything. Especially with some rat tokens. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. That is definitely for the spells deck. I am not. And that is for the celebration thingy. Interesting. Candy Trail. Alright, I mean, it looks like Lich Knight's Quest it is. Which, again, I'm not, like, super mad or anything about, but, like, between that and, like, I ain't taking the Hearth Elemental and a 2-mana 2/2 Celebration guy is not first pick material. I'd rather take the damn Witch. Could have had 2 Hearth Elementals. Oh, yeah? Well, I mean, sure. You are not wrong. Ooh, High Fae Negotiator, bargain, flying, let's go. Oh, yes, that's all. We're checking all the magical boxes. Though I would like a Frantic Firebolt. Don't get me wrong, but we need ways to win the game, and this thing can definitely win the game, which is nice. We're not so much of a fairy, per se. Short Dark Creature may have 3 less. Ooh, that's also very good. And I bet this guy's probably better than you think, because the rats can't block. But, again, the High Fae Negotiator, I'm making rats. It's a flyer. It drains 3. Like, that card does a lot. Pretty clear pick here. The only thing in my colors, not even an artifact to choose from. You got the Bestial Bloodline, the Dutiful Griffin. Oh yeah, we're doggoing it. Which it is in fact a dog, which was, by the way, a weird, like, you know, rear view. It was a weird battle to get dogs into Magic. Like, it took a minute. Like, they wanted them to be hounds forever, you know? They're like, no, it's got a dog's a hound. It's like, no, man, people love dogs. There's a reason. God. Damn, the Green Virtue too? Filthy. All right. Well, no Signpost uncommons for me, which is whatever. Cut in deals 4 damage to a creature. That seems amazing. I don't know where you had me at hello. You know, you had me at 4 damage. You can make a roll. That's cool too. I'd still pay 4 mana for it. I guess we can crescendo it here. I mean, why not, right? A little crazy, a little wild, a little silly. You know, maybe we can get the Raid Bombardment trigger and the non-crescendo because it's an instant. Yes, please, thank you. Glad that was not a sorcery. Like, there's not a lot of things that go sorcery speed these days beyond, like, maybe some discard or some pretty large effects. Like, they don't really, it feels like they don't like to make sorceries. You know what I'm saying? Like they would like to default not. Artifacts have 2 sack, deal 1 damage, basically. Not great. Vampiric Rites, also not the greatest. I don't think I want 2 Hopeless Nightmares. This is cool with the rats and all, which is great. But I think we probably want the Headhunter. He's an uncommon, you know, 5 mana guy, helps with the curve. There's another pack. I don't know, that's an interesting question. If you pick the Embereth or if you pick the pack. I think we want the pack. Let's take a look at our curve here. I mean, we're a little chonked here. We're not running 2 of those, and we're definitely not running Waste Not. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. I'm not the hugest fan of the Assassin. I could definitely live without her. Did we just screw up? I think we just screwed up. Okay. We'll pick something just in case, like the only thing in our colors. Alright, when it enters the battlefield, it makes a dude. And when another creature you control dies, you put a counter. Ooh, alright. Yeah, that card seems great for our deck. We can take a look at old Sweet Tooth Witch. That seems fine. Off you go. There's the Monstrosity. Monstrosity. Let's get it right. Get it right. Alright, nope. I mean, we're taking it, but we ain't playing it. Like, let's not kid ourselves here, shall we? Well, we got something. We've definitely got something. That's a whole thing that we have. Maybe this client is a little better performing than the other one. Because what I usually do is I'll do this, and I'll take a look, and I'll look at creatures only, and it waits. And then it does its thing. And if I take out a card, it waits. And then it goes. No kidding. It's like, what? It's like 3 seconds? It's like a million years in internet time? Like, what are you doing? It also lets me see how many creatures I have versus non-creatures, and it helps try to get those things out of here. So this seems a little pipe dreamy, quite frankly. Like, it's cute, but I don't see it, you know? We don't have a ton of bargain. We got like the 2 bargain creatures. Let's wait for it. Man. Yeah, so we got 3. And this is great, but it's not going to hit a player. Obviously, this is fantastic, and this card is very good. Let's see. Can we see the rats? Can we see the rats? They don't eat. They don't sleep. Okay. Voracious Venom. The Crescendo's whatever, because again, I don't feel like... The Crescendo feels like we're a red-white aggro-y, and I don't think we're red-white aggro-y enough. Let's do some basic stats here. Creatures, we want to be down to about 12-ish creatures. Well, no, about 14 creatures rather. So 2 creatures likely gotta go. So we'll wait for it. I hate so much waiting. All right. We probably need 2 edge wall packs. That just kind of is what it is. I have no idea how good or bad a thief is, but I can't. I have a sort of an idea how good a red cap thief is in terms of I play with treasure tokens and so on. I have no idea how good the roll tokens are. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the one with the roll tokens. So I choose between them, which I kind of feel like I could do. We need to get rid of the Crescendo. I think we have enough 3 power, higher end stuff that like the Raid Bombardment isn't exactly going to kill it for us. And then I guess like we can keep, I mean the Heroism's okay. I'm like between the Rat Out and the Heroism, I think I'll rather have the Rat Out because it's making rats. We can do stuff with rats, and we have things that care about rats. And otherwise, I think we have a whole deck now. So let's go see what happens when we play with it. This is my first game of my first draft of Wilds of Eldraine. It's going to be crazy. How in the world they put all these things together, I don't know. Hopefully I won't be waiting too long for an opponent. Oh, we're in the match. We're doing this. We can go. Ooh, oh my god, I only get to play against Reed Duke. Woo, first game ever. I get to play against Reed Duke, everybody. Oh, that hand's terrible. This hand's also not great. Why did I keep Ariad's Whisper in there? I think that was a mistake. Because it's definitely on the bottom. Alright. We're playing on the One Ring thing. Are we? No, we're not. Are we? I can't. Yeah. Alright, well, either way. Reader Rabbit, of course, begins with an incredible turn 1. Just like he wrote it up. Yep. Just curve it on out, of course, perfectly. As the man is wont to do. Me over here going like, well, I hope I don't die super fast. The young roll token, alright. Toughness is 3, so that's not really going to help. Should I trade here? I don't think so, because Stab Wound's going to get me... Gonna make him lose some life. It's gonna kill a thing. I'm able to keep this guy out here for long-term value. At least that's my goal. That didn't matter any at this point. I did it. Damn. I think we just want to clear off a bad guy. Which we could do with just like we only have enough mana for 1 spell. And I don't really want to. Like, we don't have anything to bargain, so I can't really take advantage of this next turn. So yeah, I think we just stab one that guy. Just get them all out of here. 3 mana for a 1 mana spell. You know, working with efficiency, as you do. Take my beatings. There's a red cap thief. Could have used a mana there, but, you know, is what it is. Alright. The old Sweet Tooth Witch can trade for either creature. Would rather trade for the thief because the slinger can't hurt me unless I block her. I guess he mono red or is he just mana screwed? We're gonna find out with that treasure token. I'll tell you that. So yeah, this thing is that's cute. That's cute. I like the cuteness. I like all interactive things on the board. Those make me really happy. But like. So yeah, so there is a ring or something? I'm not sure why there's a ring over here. Oh, that's my pet, of course. Yeah. Alright, well there's a huge monster of pain that scares me, that I must kill now. Submit 0. Get on out of here. I don't like you. Siege Fairy! Cool, red cap, another red cap thief, and for that value. Alright, well, okay, cool, this could work out. This will work out alright, I think. At the very least, I can just 2 for 2 them here. Like, that's worst case scenario. But ultimately, you know, I can block and then sack it and kill the guy and keep my vermin around versus having to trade it or whatever. Actually, I can't block, can I? That's the drawback. Who knew? And you coming in? Little bingo bango, swing them sideways. I don't think I want to get rid of my dude right now, but we're definitely casting with bargain. And we're saying, ooh. Remember the creature control that. Alright, that's fine. Could sack the food, but I mean, I think to me this feels like if I can just stabilize, gain a little life, should be okay. It clearly has some sort of trick here. Something that's going to cause me massive amounts of pain. Please, no pain. Read. Look, man. I know you're better at magic than me, man. I get it. I get it. I understand. But you're gonna just blow me out. Just blow it out. You know you're gonna do it. Yep, there it went. Fine. Do what you must. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball. And that's a little Wrath of Goddish right there. Seems pretty good. Like, it sucks that I can't really do anything to all these creatures, but, you know, whatever. This is a flash flyer? Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, again, I'm keeping him to a 1/3, so, like, not dying to the stupid 5/4 was very important. Enters the thing, to the thing, and has ward 1. Okay. Catch that royal roll with a cute little crowny thing. Alright, I'll just play this. I'm not doing nothing with anything that was dealt damage. I'm just playing 3/1 flyer because I too need a clock. I don't have a clock. I have sadness. Ooh, do we want to try? Do we want to keep playing the hold 'em off game? I think we play the hold 'em off game. Yeah, that looked. Look, it looked a little dumb in hindsight, but I also drew, you know, the land I needed, so everything got kind of different there. And if this thing dies, I think I'm okay with it. Yep. Ooh, attack with both? Alright. Ooh, ouchies. That's fine. Okay. And yeah, that's dead now. Man, you got 2 of those things? Filthy. I'm gonna wreck your world. 1, 2, 3, and 4 creatures. Just like we drew it up. Just like we drew it up. Alright, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's gonna get filthy up in here. Checking that graveyard, seeing them family creatures. God. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Spectre of mortality. Doing that work, kicking that butt. Doing that work, kicking that butt. Let's go. Let's go. And even if I draw a land next turn, we can Hopeless Nightmare and Two-Headed Hunter. Let's go. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bye-bye-bye. Whee! Yeah! Yeah, let's go! Let's go! New format, neither of us know what's going on. You're still way better at Magic than me, but I can get you with a crazy, stupid rare to save my butt. Oh, do they have... Oh, man, okay. Alright, that's fine. Totally fine. That means he's just in straight top deck mode. And we are doing A-okay. Let's just go ahead and... Yeah, let's play some of this guy. Scream Puppet. Because Headed Hunter is going to make that a nice fast clock. Oh, snappity. Oh, snap. Fiddly umptious. Get him. Boom. Boom. Uh-huh. Continue. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, you can go ahead and discard a card. Say thanks. And, yeah, let's go. Scry 2. Oh, good game, bro. Oh, my God. That was amazing. That was amazing. Oh, my God. I don't know if I've ever beaten Reed, because I've played him, like, in the various things, or running him to in preview events and stuff, so that's pretty awesome. That's not a bad feeling. That felt okay. I felt I played that one pretty... Beyond the playing the 3-1, which in hindsight was the right play, but whatever, you know, and he did have the answer to the stupid flyer. But then I slapped down the 4-5. That 4-5 that made food when it hit him, whoo, that, you want to talk about coming back in the race. Like, that card alone just had me at virtual 16, like, or whatever, virtual 14, whatever it was at the time. Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. Marco Warcry. Good luck, Godspeed. But yeah, GG's to old Reed Duke, man. That's awesome. Okay, we'll keep whatever. Yeah, hello. We don't have any emotes. That kind of sucks. I like emotes. They're fun. All right. Maybe, you know, maybe I shouldn't have kept this one. I am on the draw and all, but like, all I had was I got the soul cultures. You know, it's fine. It's okay. You know, where it's early turns, you know, we can draw right out of it. You know, we just have to draw 3 lands in a row. And they're over here making mana producers, and we drew one of them, you know, and I will absolutely take it. Go ahead and get rid of that stupid land. I don't like having that land. A lot of returning permanents these days in the green world. So we don't give them that. But we will see what they come out. Green-black? I don't know what green-black does in the set. Green-black, something or other. Green-black scare the hell out of me with a giant 4-mana 4/3 trample. Oh. That brings fear. Okay. I mean, we can make rats. Or we can make this guy who can also make things. He seems a little more exciting. Okay. I don't necessarily want to use my cut-in for the 4/3. Like, I would love to be able to get rid of a creature and kill the werefox, as it were, the ferocious werefox. Create a monster roll token. How good is a monster roll token? I don't know. You know, and it's weird how, like, they skirt that line of it's either free because you're paying a little extra for what you're doing, or it's an adventure bonus, so you can kind of really gauge that they say it's like it's worth 2 mana worth of stuff, but it's not really. And I think I'll just take it. I will block with my face, good sir. Right there, around the nog. Just go, pow. Do not stop. Do not pass go. Just go. Just get it. I'm just waiting for this person. This person has 5 mana. Do they tap for green? Yep, okay. Or they tap for any color. So 4 mana. Alright, 5 mana. Scary spell. Ooh, okay. They didn't want it to fight. Jeez. Well, that card is pretty worthy of whenever you control eyes. Okay, which is fine. Alright. That's... Holy cow. Holy cow, this card's amazing. Wow, look at the value on this thing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's go, bro. Let's party. Holy cow. Let's race. Come on, boy. Let's go. Damn. Like, not only is it 4 damage, it gives something that super cool +1/+1 counter thing when it attacks and stuff. That's amazing. I don't know what's going on there. But, you know, these days, Magic cards have a lot of words on them. That's what I have seen as time has gone on. As old man Magic has watched the Magic come and go, has watched the Magic sets come and go. My goodness, so many words. And, you know, because, like, at this point, I seek out the shortest, like, the shortest cards of any set. I mean, whenever a set comes out, like, give me the shortest thing. Like, mostly, oftentimes, the shortest things, lol, is things like reprints. Because, you know, back in the day, they had those nice, cool, clear, crisp, like, straightforward cards, you know? And I love that stuff. And it's tough because, you know, if you don't print it at a new rate, then, you know, it's not going to be as exciting. Or if you don't print it in a different way, or as a different ability or modifier on something else, which adds words. So, it's tough. I get it. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that guy. Let me put it on that guy. Yeet. Really weird to like want your stuff dead. But not, you know, not really weird, but you know, in terms of currently I don't have a lot of things dead. More things dead would be nicer. Sacrifice any number of those. That's still interesting. So we're definitely making rats. There's no question about that. And they have 2 fawns, must be. We will the smash. Go ahead and get a smashy. Oh man, that means you put a count. Oh my god. I thought this stopped at like 3. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought like if it was 3, it didn't get it or whatever. No, no, that's not the case. Oh please. This man has a something boost of some sort. If I get to play down that Screamy Puff, that's gonna be lovely. Just taking it like a champion. All right, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that means also that I can play the adventure and play the training. Lovely. This rat stuff gets out of hand. I saw this was like one of the only things I saw of gameplay with Ruben was like that you know that person made like a bunch of rats and just ran him over. Like, damn, the rats got out of hand if you do anything silly with them. Which now is like, maybe should I have left in the extra rat making dog and the thing that gives +2/+0 and makes a rat when things die? Like, that'd be kind of interesting. I don't know, there's a bunch of like surprise, you're deep crap moments, feels like, in this format so far. You know what I mean? Like things just like turn around and you're like, oh, that's, now we're dead. Ooh, I can, oh man, I can get that at any point in time. Let's freaking go. So I want to block here. Right. Right. I'm going to do that. Get rid of you. Man, they got it or they don't. It just is what it is. Do you have the pump spell? Do you know the Muffin Man? He's waiting. Hexproof and a roll, whatever. Yeah, sure. That just means my vermin gets scurrier. So scary. Alright. And I have one that I could do if I need to. For Spectre of Mortality. You know, I can sack 3 to get 3 creatures back, which is also amazing. Yeah, I guess first things first, beat your face. Oh yes, please. Whatever dies grows the vermin. Ooh, a rare. So on and so forth. Interesting. There's nothing I can do there. I can't sack it to anything. Alright. It's gone. You can now search my graveyard, hand, and library for any cards of the same name. You can just gaze through that deck of mine. See the hand. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Giant monster. Go. They got some tricksies, not gonna lie. They do have some tricks. Yeah, so Lich Knight's Conquest can turn into a trainee and a Scream Puff again. Just like that. They could have more removal. You know, this is a good example. Well, the Death Touch messes with things, but, you know, it would have been a good example otherwise of why Rat Out was such a strong card or whatever. But, again, you could even replace it with any of those 1-mana, you know, kill things. Oh. Well, bummer. A lot of exiling. A lot of exiling. I mean, and not just, like, from, like, trigger or, like, effects or whatever, but, like, you know, the removal. But, again, this is the rare removal and the uncommon, you know, excellent removal, so I'm not freaking out too bad. Okay. Sure. Alright, that could have been a little better. We'll keep that secret for now. Well, they're definitely not blocking. And conquesting is not really helping me a lot here. Like, Spectre Mortality is just going to be a 3/3? Like, what am I going to do? Well, I can put a counter on it, right? Okay, I can put a counter on it. That's fine. Okay, alright, that's a way forward. It's not great, but it is a way forward. They have to have nothing else. Like, it would be nice if they would stop doing that. Damn it. So, did they not? They didn't bargain. You probably should have bargained that. Because you just messed up on lethal, question mark? You could have sacrificed that prism, but you didn't. And that was your own fault. Oh, wait, I'm still dead because of the trample. Oh! Well, that sucks. Sure. Wait, what? What? Why did you do that? Why would you have done that? And is there another creature? Not another creature. There's a witch. Come in with 7. I can block 2, gain 3, take 5 off of it. That's 2, okay. Alright. I mean, it's the only way I can win this game ever, so. And they have to swing out. Alright, looks like food. No creatures. Like I'm trying to see if I can get clever with Lich Knight's Conquest. Like, how clever can I get here? Like, I have a Sweet Tooth Witch I can get back. I have an Embereth that I could sacrifice and get back if I wanted, which would also be kind of weird, but I'm just thinking out loud. But it would let me get up large enough that he would have to block. Because I can go to 5. And... interesting. Once I get rid of the Embereth Veteran... Huh. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna... I doubt this is gonna work, right? This isn't gonna work. I'm dead. Alright, good game. I'm trying some 4D chess here when the reality is I don't think there's a line here that I could actually get A, 7 damage, or B, survive their next turn. Like, could I maybe have gotten a rat large enough that I could sacrifice creatures to kill the 4/3 if he didn't block with it? But he would see what was happening, so they or whoever, they would see what was happening, and then they would be able to, just block, and then I would just die. So, because it's onboard tricks and stuff. So, okay, that's fine. That was a lot. That went places. You know what I'm saying? That went ways and means, which is cool. King Gex, what's up? What's up? Not actual world championship competitive player, but that'll do. All right, I'm on the draw. Seems fine. No biggie. All right. Hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hello. I didn't buy the cool things yet. I should have bought the cool things. But yeah, absolutely loving the cool thing here. Can I knock on the door? Oh, I knocked on the door. There's that thing. Oh, do I knock on it again and it's like bad stuff? Oh, okay. No, all right. But then there's the little trail. Okay. Are we playing against the spells deck? Sounds like the spells deck. Not that I got anything to do right now anyway. That's a really cool island though. Look at that. Super cool island. I'm over here with my default Phyrexia crap lands. Just embarrassing myself. Gets +1. Okay, alright. That card is cute. That card's adorable. Look at that thing. Otter Wizard. Goodness. Should I bolt it? I don't think so. Like, maybe not right now. We'll see. Maybe in response to a spell or something. Just to get it out of their hand, because they're going to want to trigger it, right? Like, they're the spells deck. You don't want to give them too much leeway because they can play another one, but... like, tap out for something right now as a sorcery instant would just be chef's kiss. There's no way I'm bolting right now because it's a good way to get got, as it were. And now we stare down. We get stared. Do know while y'all are checking this out, the singles, everything for Wilds of Eldraine is shipping tomorrow. And everything right now, if you can get it right now, you can get a free Albion Atrocity Treasure token with it, which is awesome. Alright, cool. So this is where we kill him. We can't bargain it, but we gotta go. Bye. Man, them instant divinations, y'all. What a world we live in. Okay. Woo, that high fey negotiator. Let's go. Can't attack with the rats. Just sack them to the fey. Always fun to come back to the fey, though. I mean, like, the fairies and stuff, man. Like, we're finally going back to Lorwyn, which, by the way, took way too long, but... because, like, this should have been a return to Lorwyn, in my opinion. Like, I don't think, in terms of worlds we were clamoring to get back into, Eldraine was a power curve aberration. Like, so was Ikoria. But until then, it was War of the Spark. We're like, wow, War of the Spark, that's the craziest it's going to be. And it's like, no, it's going to get way crazier. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to bargain it up. Attack. Oh my god, this is a 3/5 flat? That's a 3/5? I thought it was a 3/3. Oh my god. This card is not reasonable. This card is limited as an uncommon, a 3/5? There better be some insane reach providers, reach creatures, -5 that I don't recall seeing. Well, maybe the bargain, removal, if you bargain it into -5, because damn. 3/5 flyer, that is ridiculous. Damn, y'all, we're talking about some rates. Y'all want to talk about some rates. You buying a house, you want to talk about rates. You playing Magic the Gathering, you want to talk about rates. That's all I'm saying. It's rates everywhere. It's rates all the way down. And 5 mana 3/5. This thing could have been a 3/4, and I still would have been impressed. I'm like, man, they pushed it to 3/4. Who knew? No. They just said, who cares? Just go absolutely bananas. Yeah, please? Sure, show it to me. You got the burn spell? Today I'm learning this card exists. Damn! Damn, okay, that was a whole lot. Over here going nuts over crap and just losing to tricks and tricks. Okay. Alright, well, that's a little unfortunate, honestly. And -2 and -2 on them is not gonna be the greatest thing ever. Like, I can play Agatha's thing, it's fine. And they're at 14. So they are on a bit of a... They're on a bit of a block, which is nice. I'm at 21. So, like, they have literally yet to hurt me. They did absolutely blow me out. Jesus Christ. So that's a plus... That's a 1 mana... +3/+1. Yeah, +3/+1, and the +1/+1 is permanent. That's just... And trample. Like, Jesus Christ. That was huge. That was ridiculous. Like, and it's got that thing where it gets the thing? That is wild. Oh, and you create this sorcery. You know, reading the cards helps. Put a sorcery roll on it, whatever attacks, do the thing. Okay. I guess we're racing. Let's go. Off to it. Look, if I run back the Reuben luck, as it were, if I run back that Reuben streak of pain and loss, you know, I beat Reed Duke. And you know what? I can have that. That's mine. I've recorded this. I've put this on the internet where things live forever. Boom, bitty, boom, boom, bop. All right, you got the scry. You got a handful of cards, man. Like, I'm not feeling super great over here about much anything. Oh, goody. Just what I wanted. Spell copiers. While I draw nothing. A big bag of nothings. Alright. Smashy, smashy. I mean, arguably, I should Agatha's the High Fae Negotiator next turn to put him on a 2-turn clock. You know? Just kinda yams what it yams up in there. But yeah, like I was saying, all the Entrosty token with all pre-orders, and they ship tomorrow. So get them in, and you'll get your stuff. And you get it a week early. Like, the official release isn't even until next week. Like, this week is the pre-release. So you can get to go to your local game store and experience this gameplay right here with all of your with the 8 rolls. Man, they are pushing it. They are pushing it with the added gameplay elements. Or whatever. Like, I'm not worried, you know, just a little concerned at what the murder mystery bits might be, because the murder mystery thing, you know, like, you're gonna have to go find 3 creatures and put like one underneath these 3 different things and like do a thing and jump through a hoop, and then you can solve the whatever, you know. And again, that might be amazing, but it does concern me. Like, I think we reached a little bit too far with the Unfinity stickers. Some people were talking about that today. I think it was Saffron Olive was. And, you know, I don't necessarily disagree. You know, I think it was a lovely idea. I threw that idea out there in like 2016, 2017 or something, because I was playing Legacy board games. Oh, this is going to be gross. Yeah, I was playing, you know, Legacy board games, and, oh God, Chancellor of the... Oh God. Ooh, oh God, this is gonna hurt. Am I dead? I might be dead here. It is unclear if I'm dead or not. I think if they targeted it incorrectly, I don't think it matters. Yep, I'm dead. GG. Wow, talking about some nuts. Anyway, so the stickers were, like, I talked about them because I was playing Legacy board games, and Legacy board games has a whole just sticker sheets for days. And, you know, you change the game board that you play on. Sometimes you know, get rid of cards, or you add things to cards. You know, you add new components and all this other stuff. I'm like, man, what if you could, like, put a First Strike sticker on a Magic card? You know, what if you could add these abilities to things? And, like, you know, I don't give a damn if Wizard steals an idea. Ideas are great. Ideas are easy, and ideas are cheap. So it's very difficult to go from an idea to make it actually happen. And so they did do that. And that took a butt ton of work, as it were. But, you know, like, even if you get there, it might not have been, the juice might have not been worth the squeeze. You know, it might have been a bridge too far. But, you know, as all things, and as all things, Rosewater has explained or taught to us that you don't necessarily need, well, the only way you're going to find the boundaries is to go find them. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta go get to them, you know? And so, like, and it's funny because in Magic Design, at least from the anecdotes I've heard, you know, they do that a lot where they're like, okay, what rate is insane, right? What rate is dumb, right? What rate is like, this way too good? You can't make a 2-mana 15/15. All right, so let's draw, you know, so dial it back, right? And so when did those numbers start to make sense? All right, give it an ability. When did those numbers start to make sense, etc.? This seems fine. I'm on the draw, which is never really great for the rat deck. This guy definitely would have been better in my deck. And if they're red and white, then I have fear. I experience fear. But let's go ahead and have them lose 2 life and draw, or discard a card with your Hopeless Nightmare. Oh, was there, I guess there was no flavor text on Hopeless Nightmare. That's a bummer. Alright, and then I think we just say go. Because I you know, want to get my rats in and stuff. I don't not want to get my rats in. So this card, being rare, seems neat. Would, I think, be a lot better if I can mill myself in any way. Maybe I should run a creature extra or 2 just to help fuel it, but I'm not sure if that's right or not, honestly. But we're going to have ourselves a pest problem. Pest problem, best problem, and I thought that was a sorcery. Jesus Christ. Which, again, I should, yeah, I gotta stop. I gotta, like, the default is that the cards are bad. And basically, I grew up in a world where the default, the cards did not do as much as you thought they did. You know what I'm saying? They did not give you the extra whatever. It sucked and you suffered. The end. Do we make the hero rat? That seems weird. I think we probably, like, what are we gonna do? Block this guy. We're gonna take 5. That's gross. Or we could take 3 and smash for 2, and we're at least closer, right? That's kind of neat. Sure, why not? Let's make a hero rat. Let's just live the dream, you know what I'm saying? Let's make this rat as big and scary as it can be. Like, this rat is going to go places. This rat is going to be people. This rat's going to be mayor one day. That's right. I like the sound of that. It's going to be mayor. I want to make those Back to the Future references forever. And I don't know. We're just going to have to tell all the children. All the children, they're going to have to watch certain movies. Like, that's just what I want to do. We're going to have to just good old culture indoctrination. Like, you need to know that we're going to need a bigger boat. I don't care if you even watch the whole movie. You need to know we're going to need a bigger boat. You don't need okay, that's cool. Man. We need one guy to be dead, and we're crushing it here. Okay, well, I mean, worst case scenario, we have a decent blocker. This person has ran completely out of steam, the NCAA. And until then, like, you got removal. Ooh, please use your last removal. Yes. Yes. That wrestler guy, the yes guy. I like that guy. I can't remember his name. I'm not really into wrestling. But what I am into is to smashing faces. Get smashed. Boom. Let's go. Oh, it's going to be a Spectre. Oh, it's going to be the Mortality. Womp womp. Get wrecked. Today and get wrecked. Oh man, really? Oh, what a dagger. Alright, that's fine. No biggie. Not for 1. Anything but 1. Don't make me block with my face. No. Nothing with hay? Ooh. Oh god, that card's powerful. That's a rare. The card's very powerful though. Holy crap. Alright. 3/5. Remember 3/5, y'all? Remember 3/5? Because I remember 3/5, and I am a 3/5 aficionado, and I'm going to scry to, for the benefit, get the hell out of here. You and your weirdo friendos. Get on out of here. Make like a tree. Alright. Yeah, I think we just wrecked their ever-loving faces now. Because they've given me at least 2 creatures to use and abuse. And please, go ahead and play that Decadent Dragon, Brett. Go ahead and play that Dragon. What you got? What you made out of? Because I don't think it's going to work out the way you want it to. Instead, I'm over here with a 3/5 flyer. With a 3/5 flyer. That is ridiculous. That is a rate. Alright, that's a vermin. That's cool too. Yeah, man. Okay. Well, I see your voracious vermin. I see it. I see it. I don't want to be it. And I think the best thing... Is it smashy time? I think it's smashy time. We're gonna have to smash. Yep. We gotta jam and, you know, we gotta slam and welcome to the jam, y'all. Thanks for not blocking. Oh, snap. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 2-turn clock. A 2-turn clock. A 2-turn clock. Oh, that's right. Let's get story time up in here. Story time. That is a very good dragon. Is it better than Goldspan? I don't think so. Just like, oh, like just having kind of lived through its effect just now, I'm like, all right, seems fine. I mean, that's a 2-turn. You know, that's real stuff. That's cool. But I'm all game life, so I don't care. No bullets. Yep. Alright. I mean, let's just go ahead and swing for lethal. Put him in a bad position. Okay. So, I can just take you to 1. Cool. Excellent story, bro. Lightning bolt? No? Alright. Boom. Goes the dynamite. Let's go. Heyo. Yeah, my deck's probably not great, but that's okay too. It's climbing them bronze ranks. Doing whatever you gotta do. Alright. You know, I was reading this, I was reading a Flores article today. His article for the week at StarCityGames.com from August 29th, called 5 with Future Favorites. And he talked about, you know, some old cards, some of the new cards, you know, sort of contrasting them and whatnot. And I was like, this boy's going to talk about Gnarled Mass. Like, this boy is going to talk about Gnarled Mass, and I'll be damned. Control F, Gnarled Mass. You will find it. It is in there. There is no doubt. So, that was incredible. Alright, pretty cool. Seems whatever. I'm going first. Kind of not the greatest hand in the world. It's just a tribute. But I'll take it. Got the Pied Piper going around there. It's kind of cool. Okay, could use a mana. Mana would be nice. It would be +1 friendly to mana. Alright, there we go. Very nice. Let's go. Get wrecked. Today, and getting wrecked. Deathly Ride. Oh, the Deathly. Uh-oh, what the hell does that do? Huh? That'll be on your draw step. Okay, that's kind of cool. Well, just gonna go ahead and swing on that, because you know he ain't blocking. You know he ain't blocking. The old Lord Skitter's Blessing. Boy, they have tried to give us Dark Confidants for so long. And now it's like a weird, I don't know, a weird Phyrexian Arena-esque type thing. Surveil 1. Okay. Vampiric Rites, okay. Man, I could have used a mana right there, I tell you what. Please. Got him. Did it. Do I want to get back that card? Do I care? That seems not worth it. Like, I'm just trying to get rid of the monstrosity or whatever. It's just a hilarious name, honestly. Okay. Up the beanstalk you go. How's it set? I don't know. It's weird. You know, it's a little weird. The rat tokens are interesting. I've only played, like, we're talking, like, again, my time of play now has been about an hour or so. There's a lot of roles. The 8 different roles are hard to keep track of. I will definitely say that. What roles are there and why? That's a whole thing. Okay, so I think we cut in right here and attach this. Now, for example, like this roll right here, the young hero roll, I thought if it had 3 toughness, like, you know, that's the counter, but I misconstrued that. And now they're going to block with their vermin, or not. I just thought I was done there. I was like, dang, that was stupid. Alright, so the Twisted, this girl's real good. Then for each rat you control, put a rat token on it. Okay, that's cool. Well, that's why they didn't block. You know, makes sense. I got this guy right here. 5 mana, 3/3 guy who, like, X/X/X when, but you gotta have a bunch of creatures in there in your graveyard to make that happen. And that's not the easiest thing in the world. But, like, so for right here, this guy's gonna be a 5/4 when I attack because that's just how that works. Because it's 3 toughness or less, not if it's 3 or higher. And again, I get it, reading the card, whatever, but it's also reading the 8 different enchantments is reading the 8 different enchantments. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessarily super easy to grok. But this guy's been solid. This card's been sweet. Like, when I gave it double strike and it gave me 2 food tokens, that was the game. Like, that made Reduke scoop. Like, you know, that was GG's. This card seems absolutely nuts. Like crazy nuts. Like, this card almost feels like a constructed card, because for every single rat they become 2/2s, and it's easy to make rats. You're making rats like crazy. You're making rats just for hanging out and being you know, like, so to be able to just mess with that is quite a thing. This card's interesting. This card feels scary, but I think is really kept in check. Graceful takedown. Number of enchanted creatures up to 1 target creature you control. Okay. Oh. Well, I hate to tell you, that's kind of what I wanted you to do. But am I going to live to say... Okay. Alright, woo. Well, that stinks. That's a little stinky. This is draft. So we're drafting, so, you know, the deck should be better, and the deck should be more cohesive, and Lord knows they're doing things with the Skitter's Blessing and the Vampiric Rites and all that stuff. That's a whole thing. This Spectre could be amazing, but won't, because when I do the wicked enchantments, this is another thing, these enchantments are going to kill me, and that's just like where you're at right now. And so this card is bananas, and I can't win now. So we're gonna lose. And dang, that was, woo, that was a lot. That was a whole bunch. And so yeah, I lost there, and died a lot. Interesting. Again, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily call it a fast format. You know what I'm saying? It's not Phyrexia, where you're just dead if you don't have a 1-drop or whatever, or a 2-drop. But the complexities of the eight different roles, y'all. You know, luckily the roles are tied to various color pies, combinations or whatever. You know, the monster stuff is only in red-green, which again is awesome, makes sense. That's awesome. But like, damn, that's a lot of roles. and to know what the young hero does versus the wicked versus the cursed versus the monster versus the royal versus the sorcerer. I mean, damn, y'all, for real? Like that's a lot. So that's a whole thing. And so you know, you don't necessarily have to go that far. I think, you know, I think and this is my initial impressions. Again, I've played for an hour and a half. Is that the roles feel like, how do I put it? The roles feel like there was a concern that if you draft a set 10, 15 times, that you've done, you know, you're done. You've more or less experienced that limited environment, and you have, you know, you've understood what's important and what's not. You got an idea of how some of the colors work and which ones are good or bad. And then they said, well, what if we made a mechanic that changed things up so much that you're gonna keep working on this format, and it's gonna go deeper and deeper the further you go because of the roles and the token creation and the rats and the bargaining. And then they said, well, okay, so after all that, we're also going to add a whole bonus sheet of enchantments that do all sorts of crazy stuff that are really going to, like, you know, make it wild and different and unique. And whereas, you know, Strixhaven, you know, you had the ability to go get the spells from your sideboard, which was cool. And that really, you know, changed things up and made things a little bit different. The roles feel kind of very similar, but just like another notch. Like, they feel like, you know, this set was made and built for very experienced players, and or players who want, you know, very complex magic, which nothing wrong with that. I like complex magic. But, you know, I think you can see a little bit where, you know, excess may not be the right word, but, you know what I mean, like, where there is just there's a lot more than I was expecting. You know, it's like, damn, y'all, not only did you go, you know, 4 rolls, you went 8. You know what I mean? You went the full 8 rolls. I think 4 rolls would have been just fine. It would have been really thematic. Like, between like Wicked and Cursed, seriously, you really need a different, like, yes, they do different things, I get that, but, like, think about it. If you had Royal and Cursed and Royal, Cursed, Monster, and probably one other that I'm trying to think of. Maybe Young Hero. It's a lot, right? Young Hero is a lot of words, but it's a thing, right? But if those were your 4, okay, cool. Like, I think you can build around that stuff. And it was the adding the extra 4. I was like, damn, y'all went full 8 rolls, huh? So that didn't necessarily turn me off from the set, but, you know, there's come a point where I trying to keep up with Magic for the last 4 years has become an actual, like, not only is it my job, it's become a job. You know what I mean? Like, it's become a real, like, effort that you have to, like, go in and wait and think and just, like, okay, so there's all of these cards in this set, and there's all of the cards in the commander set, or the commander cards from that set, and then there's all the cards from the bonus sheet, which has been reprinted, and then there's all the cards from, like, all the other sets that they're printing, and oh, by the way, secret layers, and oh, by the way, more commander decks, and oh, by the way, more commander only products, and then bonus things and bonus that, and Jesus. So it's a lot. You know, just it's been tough because it feels like, you know, what I thought was drinking from a fire hose was not drinking from a fire hose. Like, before 2020, you know, we didn't know how ramped up you could get it. I mean, when you saw things like, when you hear, you know, stuff like from when they talk to their investors, right? They have their, like, quarterly reports and stuff, and they say, look, we made a lot less money there, or we made less money than we expected over here because we hired a lot of people. And then about a year and a half, 2 years after that comes out, we are just smothered in products. We have just been in a giant ocean of Magic cards, of just, like, floating in every possible way. Designs like crazy, more mistakes than they've ever made before in terms of, like, you know, words being changed and the cost being wrong or the numbers being wrong or whatever it is. Like, that's been a huge deluge, which is honestly kind of expected. But, you know, when you can't spend as much time on each individual product, you're going to have more problems with each individual product. And, you know, what we've seen with Commander Masters, and really, like, what they're doing with the reprints, even on this bonus sheet, it's like, wait a minute, guys, what the hell? Wait, these products are way too expensive. They're coming way too fast. And when the equity on the booster boxes goes negative, which it kind of has, particularly on the set booster boxes for Commander Masters, a lot of people are holding the bag right now, and it's been really rough. And, you know, the idea that they need to kind of figure out and slow down, slow down. Like, that's kind of and that's the worst part, because we can be over here and be like, yeah, you should slow down. And like, they're selling the stuff, And I think Commander Masters was the first time where it didn't really sell as much stuff as we wanted. We were all the way back to a Baldur's Gate situation, which everyone thought was Commander Legends 2, which it was literally called, but it wasn't, which is what Commander Masters kind of ended up being. And Commander Masters followed Lord of the Rings, which again was an expensive set, bunch of money. They're going to try to do a remilk of that in a couple months with the collector's edition again. And the scenes or whatever is going to be sweet. And yay, we have a draft. But man, it's just been so much over and over again. And you want to tell them, like, look, I understand that your numbers are going up, and it is very difficult to stop the numbers going up when you have all the pressure in the world and all, the bonuses in the world for doing that. And we'll talk more about that later. All right, so Rowan, Scion of War. This is a constructed card, but I'll be damned if it ain't scary as hell. This is a very cool card. This is a very cool card. I don't know what it's going to do, but it scares me. Fray Insanity is pretty bad. I mean, enchants a player, and like if you're the mill deck, this is actually cool, and I'm actually excited to play that in Historic. Hello, H2O Happy Dude. Hope you're having fun. This card seems bananas. This card seems bananas. Like, look at how it works together. It's so good. Like, this card's also fantastic, and I think I might take the champion, but man, it's so close between that and the Ruiner. Like, it's very good. And there's the Swarm Piper. We were playing the black red rat deck, and you know what? I don't want to necessarily just run it back, because we played the black red rat deck a little bit, and maybe it wasn't the greatest, but it was okay. Life altering situation happening right now as I'm planning for vacation. Oh my goodness, adulting. You're being such an adult right now. Red Tooth Vanguard. Okay. Return of Regret. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's an interesting card. You're making rolls. Like this one. This card is very good. Like, not only does it give it hexproof, it gives it a royal thing, so it makes it harder to target for the rest of the game, basically. Which is cool, and nothing's wrong with that. And I think it's a question of between these two. The Manland's cool and all, but I think it's a question of between these two. And I'll go ahead and get some aggro. Like, the Royal Treatment's great. It's a very good card. All of them are pretty good. Agatha of the Vile Cauldron. Activated abilities cost blah, or X is blah. Okay. I mean, we can play red. Look, this card is bananas. This card right here. Particularly in the red-blue spells deck, because it can, like, get extra triggers and things off of it. But, like, regardless, we paid 1 red mana for +3/+1 before. We've done that. Now you just keep the +1/+1, and it gives it trample. Like, and it gives you an enchantment. I mean, my God. Hey, it's wild. Utopia Sprawl is a cool reprint. I appreciate that. That's nice. But yeah, let's go ahead and try the freaking Mythic. Mythic. Maybe this card's absolutely incredible. We just don't know, now do we? Alright, so there's an Embereth Veteran. We definitely have the makings of a aggro-y aggro deck right here. And if you have a power 4 or more, okay, we can get into that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's tough because, we're over here like going, this is going to be the largest difference between a standard, one of the longest waits between a standard set, coming. And I believe we had the same thing happen last year from Dominaria United, with a mid-set, I can't recall right now. No Double Masters was in there, but either way, hey, there's Dark Tutelage. That card's cool. That card's actually super cool. It's not exactly Dark Confidant, because sometimes you want Dark Confidant to stop. But yeah, it's pretty neat. But yeah, it's been a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot. I've not been playing a ton of Magic recently, so this is really interesting to me. This is not happening. Prophetic Prism is okay. Crystal Grotto is fine. Evolving Wilds 100% makes the deck. But I don't know. Maybe this card's decent. I have no idea. We'll see. Like, I feel like the Evolving Wilds, just because I know it's 1,000% going to make the deck. Like, there's never a world where I'm not playing that card. Beanstalk Worm is neat. It's a giant fatty boom booms, which is cool. I like Monstrous Rage because, like I'm telling you, man, I just can't fully explain what a gigantic blowout that was. If you were watching High Five, I'm glad you got to see it, because I got blown out with that card. It was really gross. Okay. So Minecart Daredevil or Merry Bards. Let's try the Daredevil. Seems fun. You know, we definitely have a cool aggro curve here going. Like, we could be scary and smash them fast before they drop their expensive bombs of pain and anguish. But yeah, overall, again, the set doesn't feel super fast, and it also doesn't feel super slow. I was expecting this to be a very slow format, which, for what it's worth, Eldraine was in Limited, because the food tokens just made the games last so long. But now they've fixed that, from what I'm seeing and playing, because they've given you reasons to not just sack it for life and make the game last longer. With the bargain mechanic, there's reasons to get rid of them that isn't just gain life. Whereas the first time it was like, oh, I'm gaining life. Awesome, you know? And that was that. So there's Shatter the Oath. That's an interesting thing. Again, the Wicked token and the Curse token feels like the same thing, and I hate that. If anything, just for the designers. Like, I dislike the fact that it's hard to really get them like through your head, because they kind of can sort of mean the same thing in many ways, you know. You're messing with my soul, drafters, when you're not taking my Totenance, my Totenancer. Brave the Wild. Okay, no. I might just take another one of these guys. We'll just be super aggro-y. We'll be the aggroest aggro you ever seen. We'll just aggro. We'll turn guys sideways for days, like it's our job. Okay. Let's see, the Wicked thing. All right, cool. Yeah, this card seems really good. This card seems like, damn, like you get benefits on your benefit, which seems pretty good. There's the Deadline. Ooh, the Slinger. This guy was way better than I expected. Like, he's really hard to block. Like, he's hard to block. He just gets in there. Like, yes, I did beat Reed Duke playing it against me, whatever. But I also saw how, like, you know, useful that could be. If you can get a roll on it and have it be a 2/3, it's very strong. We'll try the Crescendo again, being super aggro-y. It's a very aggro-y card. I love that they're making the spells of the sprites. You know what I mean? The Spell Stutter sprite and stuff. I think that's super cool. This card is stupid, by the way. This card is dumb and is going to be constructed playable. This feels like the removal spell that Wizards, like, you have this thing, because I've seen it over the years. You'll have this thing, and you'll have this, like, problem. You know what I mean? You'll have this thing in a format like Standard with Sheoldred, and you're sitting there and you're going like, Wizards, this is awful. We've done nothing but play against Sheoldred forever, and we're just it's Sheoldred's world, and we're just living in it. And Wizards is just like, just hold on. If you can just hold on, because this thing kills Sheoldred's dead. This thing kills Sheoldred's dead and smiles while doing it. When you're swinging and you're playing this for 2 or 1 mana, like, it's good, clean living. This guy is not in my right colors, unfortunately. Is a 3-mana 2/2 double strike. He gets bonuses, worth it. Probably. Like, there's not a green card in here. I'm definitely not taking Ginger Brute. And, you know, he's mythic. Sure, whatever. And maybe we will get some awesome white card or our equipment or something that we care about. But maybe just, again, a 3-mana 2/2 double strike pumps all of your creatures. I can give creatures enchantments and instant speed. Like, just saying, you know? And, like, making him a permanent 3/3 with Monstrous Rage, with Trample as a double striker. Whew! Oh, man. See, now you get me excited. Now I'm really feeling it, which is nice. But, yeah, and what the hell? What were they thinking with Beseech the Queen? Honest to God. Like, even now, like, you know, seeing the whole set, right? This wasn't a, Phyrexian Obliterator Dismember situation where they tried to show Phyrexian Obliterator early, and people were like, "Oh my God, how are we going to stop this monster from ruining everything?" And they're like, "Oh, this is more, this thing is going to keep it out of the format, or at least keep it, down to the point where it's not really going to be a problem." Now, Beseech the Queen there's not like some, if your opponent searched their library, kick them in the balls or whatever. Like there's that doesn't exist right now, and maybe it should. So Raid Bombardment, that's an interesting card. With my deck. Again, if I'm trying to get as much stuff going now, I'm not the rat deck. If I was the rat deck, maybe I should have played this in my previous rat deck, which was the thing. Otherwise, we have Bellowing Bruiser. This card actually seems really good for our deck if we're trying to turn things sideways. This card also seems good for our aggro attack things deck. But ultimately, I think not being able to block is very good. Having 5 drops with haste, also very good. Agatha's Champion also seems like a terrific pick now. Very happy with that one. This card's really good, jeez. Second one ever to attack things. This card was way better than I expected. That freaking adventure. Instant speed. Just tap it into my veins, man. Let's go. Like, damn. There's a bunch of good green cards in here. Keeping with Nature, not necessarily one of them, but Red Tooth Genealogist, that card's actually fantastic. I mean, again, it's a 3-mana 3/4, like with Ward 1 at the very oh, it's another target creature. So it gives +1/+1 Ward 1 at the very worst, which is for 3 mana, like that is value. But this Werefox, man, whoo, that card was nasty. That card was way better. Knight of Sweet's Revenge, 4 mana enchantment, make a food token. Foods have add a green, 7 sack it. Creatures get +X, whatever food you control. It's a lot of words. Beginning of combat, 2 or more permanents, target opponent gets okay. See, that's kind of neat. I'm down with that. Maybe the Ball Guest, I could use a 2-drop, honestly. And Leyline of Lightning's like whatever. That's cute, but no thanks. Yeah, I mean, as much as I want the 3-drop, I've got 3 drops, but I need some good 2-drops. And hey, they gave me one anyway, which seems awesome because I think this card's very strong. And getting the celebration, at the beginning of combat, it helps because it's not too stupid. I have no. Is this card? I don't think that card's very good in my deck. I probably want the Bards more. But that's a neat card. Definitely weird and neat. I don't know. Feels strange. And maybe, I mean, it's sealed seems great, because it's slow enough to get you there. It ramps you. It ramps into there. Lets you play their stuff, which is cool. Yeah, we've gotten to the point, I think, with Magic. Honestly, we've gotten to where, to what Garfield always wanted, which was, you're going to be playing a game, particularly of Commander, that you're going to see cards you've literally never seen in your life. You've just like, what the hell does that thing do? Like, oh, that's cool. Like that's where we're at, because it's hard to read all these cards and recognize them and remember them, like it's crazy. All right, easy pick is easy. Good old Commune with Nature. But again, was that their goal? Maybe. I don't know. Like there was so much design space in multiplayer Magic that they had never really touched before, and they just kind of just went haywire there for a minute. There was another Bridge Too Far, which was Set Jumpstart. They finally canceled that because it was terrible. Sir Armont the Redeemer. All right, okay. Well, I mean, again, I've got a red-white enabler, and I got a red-white-green something or other, which at least lets me look at other stuff like that. Sure. Like, I feel better taking that than taking the Turnvale, Tuinvale guide or whatever. Oh, be glad that you have not heard of Set Jumpstart, because they made Jumpstart, yearly or whatever. Like, they made Jumpstart in 2020, I think it was, 2021 maybe? I think it was 2020. And it was brilliant, absolutely incredible, freaking brilliant. And then they made Jumpstart 2022, that was also brilliant, fantastic. And in the middle of it, they got greedy. I don't know, greedy or down or both. Oh my god. All right, now I'm starting to turn into a Naya deck. But yeah, they did a jumpstart for each set, and they didn't do it anywhere like the official jumpstart sets. They made like just like 5 or 6 different archetypes you could open, and like they had its own rares, but they're all bad, and like it was just terrible. It didn't sell. It sold absolute dog crap. Like the insert, like the theme packs sold better than that crap. So this is hard to pass up, right? Like this seems like, just, we can play Naya. We've got an Evolving Wilds, right? You know, I think there's ways we can get there. There's some Brave the Wilds. I 100% expect this to come back to us. Leilani the Void's cool. Well, that's being reprinted. Yeah, so I don't know. I like playing with rares. It opens us up a little bit, which is cool. I think the Genealogist is still fine, you know. We will look for more things that fix our mana than not, which is cool. There's no red spells to give a damn about here. This card is definitely not going to be like, oh, I gotta play white so I can play Unassuming Sage. Like, no, I'm good. But the Genealogist is cool. It is a fine dude. So this would have been really awesome in my rat deck, but it wasn't, because it wasn't in there. So that makes me a little sad. We have nothing. Target creature is +1/+3. Reach. That's a standard average these days for that stuff. And Graceful Takedown is probably the one. Any number of target enchanted creatures and up to one other creature. Like, this card is removal, and I need removal because it's a Magic deck, and we need removal. All right, there's another Graceful Takedown, and if it was okay, that's an interesting card. It will exile a enchantment or artifact if you bargain the 2-mana 2/2. I don't know if we want to play a ton of these, but like, this is a very good removal spell. There's a cut in. This card is bananas. Like, again, I want you to read Young Hero and know what that means. That means it has to have 4 toughness before it stops getting counters on it. And guild 4, put thing on that, get counter a smash. Like, dude, the freaking value is nuts. And if we get that stupid thing like this guy going, where instant sorceries have lifelink, like, ooh, my god. Oh, there's Prophetic Prism. See, this is cool. This is a great example of a pack of like, this card's great. Yes, it is. I would love to have it. Maybe not so much Princess Takes Flight, but, you know, definitely Not the Valor is a really cool card. It can be very powerful. But I need to fix my mana more, and I need to do that. Plus, I can bargain stuff. Like I told you, that Brave the Wild's coming back. But there's a Ruby Daring Tracker. And, oh my god, and there's a Torch the Tower. Oh my god. Oh man, this has haste. Like, it's like the Signpost Uncommon, right? You know? I like playing the sweet uncommons. They seem great. Toadstool Admirer seems funny. I don't know. This card seems cool. Red Cap Thief gets a lot better because it's making a treasure token to help us splash or super cool white spells. Of which we really only have 2, right? Like, we've got the 3rd one on Kellen, but it's not necessarily really one. Is there, and we'll take a look at this, is there a enchantment that we would want to go find? You want to get back on the deck, thanks. You know, I don't think we want Gnawing Crescendos. We don't want 2 of that guy. I don't even know if we want 3 of them. Like, I guess Agatha's fine. It doesn't hurt anything. Commune, maybe. But, you know, seems like we got some little silliness going on here. Spider Food, not so much. Yeah, Jumpstart was so brilliant. Oh my god, there's a Torch the Tower. How did I get that so late? How? I don't know. I am certainly appreciative. Whatever. I'll play my cards. Favorite card from a flavor perspective? I'm not sure yet, to be honest. I don't think I've really kind of played with or seen, particularly in play, obviously, you know, but like, I like things that are very thematic, so that to me would be the big winner. And I'd have to go look, essentially, because, like, you know, we're not just like power level or whatever. Did y'all see the baseball jerseys? Did y'all see that? The Secret Lair baseball jerseys on mtgproshop.com. I'll be damned if, like, my birthday's coming up and I love the color green, as it were, and I was like, bruh, we're in. Like, we're getting a Garrick jersey. All sold out. They sold out in less than an hour. That was absolutely silly. And now the Bellarines that I bought are out of stock. Ha 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 ha. I got one. Ha 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 ha. Like, I wish I could have gotten a Garrick one, quite frankly. But, oh well. Alright, so we got a few planes in here, interestingly enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at our creatures, non-creatures. We need to get down to 12. So we need to cut 7 creatures, which means we should probably add some spells back in. Just to have a little something to do. The only one I think I could really want is either a copy of Minecart Devil. We definitely need 2 of that guy. I don't think we need that guy. We don't. Well, the trainee's nice. I don't hate the trainee. Let's see here. Like, the duelist is cool. Like, I don't hate the duelist. I'm a little sketchy on it. Again, I don't think there is an aura that we can. Let me see. Go right here. I hate the. Okay. I hate how long this takes. All right. We have no auras that he could go find. And we have no equipment that he could go find. So he's a 3-man double striker that does things. When he has auras attached to him, which we can make, not a huge deal, which is cool. So we need to cut 3 here. We don't want to cut in. We want all of these guys. Like, I don't know if we're going to be able to do a lot of celebrating per se. Commune with nature is fine. Like, if anything, you know, we need some spells. We don't need less spells. But otherwise, like, Ruby's fine. Prism's interesting. Help us cast all of our things. You know, do we need Bellarine Bruiser, maybe? I don't know. We need ways to win. And this card is neat, but okay. And we want some lower stuff. We need to cut 2 cards. Ugh, I hate this. We need to cut some creatures. So let's go ahead and focus on the creatures. Wait for it. 3, 2, and let's go. Alright. So our 2-drop and our 3-drops are pretty full. And if I wanted to get rid of any of these, which am I the least excited about, it is the Skewer Slinger. And if I needed to get rid of a 3-drop, and I had to get rid of them, and I had to do it, and please hammer, don't hurt them. I don't necessarily love the Minecart Devil. I think a lot of these have other better options per se. And the Merry Bards do make an aura in ways that this gives a bonus but doesn't, you know, stick around. It doesn't make an aura that Kellen can care about, stuff like that. Not sure if this is the exact right makeup versus maybe a little bit higher on the red. Let me get out of this setup here because the client can't handle it. Jesus, wizards, please. What the hell just happened? Did it just reset everything? What the hell just? Oh my god. It's a little of both, Eric. You know, I like to read, you know, things and pay attention, you know, to stuff. And, alright, so let's see. We kept all these things. We got rid of that. It reset all my guys for some reason. I don't know. It reset all my cards. That was really annoying. 41. And then, what did the last thing that we cut here? Torch the tower. Maybe a witch's mark or something. How many lands do we have? 17, okay. Anyway, I wanted to go down to 1 plains and an extra mountain. And going to cut not that guy. I think we got rid of growing crescendo. But then we added it back. I think we added it back, didn't we? We didn't get rid of 1 creature. Where was that stupid creature? Like, maybe it was the trainee we got rid of. Yeah, I like the thief. He does help us play our 5 drops. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I've watched a little stuff, a little bit of limited bits, some reactions and things. Lords of Limited which coincidentally is sponsored by CoolStuffInc.com, but it's like I pay attention to the people we sponsor, you know. But they're great, and they went over some parts and things that they noticed and whatnot. But overall, I kind of just, I'd rather play it and get my own assessments. I've certainly assessed many a limited format before, and I've certainly had my share of swings and misses. But what I often like to sort of notice when I'm playing is like when something is like crazy good, and okay, I go first. I got a 2/1 and a removal spell. That's always positive. 2 removal spells, lol. But yeah, but I've often, you know, played in pre-releases or preview events and just been like, whoa, that card was insane. Like, you know, when I got to play against Shouldered, and I even crap talk Shouldered for a minute, you know, that was smart. But I was like, okay, this card's like the greatest thing ever, and I die. And this card just runs the format as it do. Alright. C. Kunzelman? C.K. Unzelman? C. Kunzelman? Something like that. Alright, you know, we're gonna get him. Let's go. Yeah. Would have been nice to curve out a little bit with a, you know, 2-drop creature there, but what are you gonna do? Well, what they're gonna do is torch the tower. 3 dudes, seriously. Yes. I have certainly over time swung and missed. Alright. Hand could have been a little bit more exciting, but I mean, that is what it is. Like, you know, 2/1 removal spell, you know, a couple removal spells, things that can't let them block. You know, let's go. That guy does not a lot. Okay. Oof. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and submit 0 and get rid of this card I can't actually play. Cool. So that was awkward. Didn't draw any lands. Hopefully drawing a land. Even if it's plains, I don't care. Like, I'd be totally okay with that. Alright. You know, I would love to deal some damage. Okay, that's a thing. I don't necessarily hate that. Alright, okay. That's cool. I can now torch the tower, which we probably should do actively. I hate getting rid of my fixer, but I don't need a 6th mana at this time. So instead, the beatings will continue until morale improves. That's what's happening right now. Oh, okay, more lands. My favorite. Let's go ahead and beat amongst the hands and face. Whee! Love that though. Just love the paper mache stuff. I love the paper mache look. It's super cool. I wish there were more interactive elements on this thing, but I think I always want more interactive elements. Hey, look, it's a cut-in. That's great. Very excited about that. Alright. Cool. So if I play Gnawing Crescendo, and I make her a 3-power, and then it makes her 3 mana to use it again. Okay. I'm like, can I Graceful Takedown, yada yada yada. Oh yeah, well, I like interactive elements though, man. That's really cool. Like if you keep knocking on the door, you know, you gotta knock on my door. It's got waiting for you. Something Three's Company too. Alright. Ooh, snap. Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. Oh snap. Oh, snap. Let's go ahead and make Agatha a little scary. Don't kill her. Don't do it. Alright, good. So now, for 2 mana, for the low cost. It's an 0. And no. Get on out of here. Get. Get you now. Get you. This actually is a sorcery, which is kind of amazing. Go on. Go on. Oh. Oh, it's other creatures. Duh. It wouldn't have changed anything. So I'm taking 7. Ow. Yeah, this card's not great. I think I'd rather have almost anything else at this point. Zero, and you. Bye. I do have a double striker, and I will block rather than go to 1. So that feels real stupid. Like, as much as I don't like it, I'd rather be at 4 top decking than 1 and a 2/2 double striker top decking. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Alright. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Stormkeld Vanguard and Beanstalk Worm. That is a whoop. Okay. Oh, that's filthy. That's filthy. That was filth. That was not okay. Just want to let you know. All right, so let's yeah, I had an absolute blast. All right, so let's go remove a bad card from the deck that made me sad every moment I sat looking at it. And that was the Crescendo. I think I'd rather have a 2-drop. Let's go ahead and do the Guest. I'm thinking about the Slinger, but we'll do the Guest for now, I think. That Devil, clearly, is can be very scary. If we want to make that a little cheaper and easier. Maybe this is too cute, you know? And like, I like it, and it's cute, but it's not super powerful. And I think with that, between this guy and Evolving Wilds and Commune with Nature, yeah, we should keep 1. We should keep 1 plane. That's fine. All right. 1 planes won't wreck us. It does kind of suck there's no auras. Like, there was the aura that you can rebuy from your graveyard. We never picked that card, I don't think. But that was an option. I don't know if it's worth searching for, you know? Like, at some point, you gotta be like, well, if I'm giving up 2 mana and like a whole turn just to go find +2/+2, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where in Constructed I'm sure it's great, but, or at least a lot more interesting. Oakley dokley. MTG Baron. Sure. This looks lovely. I'm okay with this. Of course that's an instant. Jesus. Alright, let's go. You ever just throw down a land and be like, that was not the right land? I could be curving out right now. They could be at 18 and I could be playing another 2/1 or something. Nope. I just look like a stupid doo-doo head. Thanks. Well, at least they're not making me pay for it too badly. Alright. I mean, do I probably care. Give me a monster roll. Big scary 3/2 tramples. Arguably could have went on Kellen, but I'm just trying to get going here. And I have removal. I'm sure they do too. Everything removes everything these days. Okay. That's fine. Here's the battlefield. They do scry too, but they didn't. I don't know. Block it. I don't care. Yeah, you know, back in the day, when you paid 4 mana for a 4/3, and that was all you got, not half of it was a cool spell. 4 mana 4/3, the end. Alright, we'll kill on the Fey-Blooded, bruh. Gonna get you. Are you gonna? Oh, they candy grappled it. Incredible pun is incredible. Oh, is that a stab wound? Yeah, alright. That was, in fact, the stab wound. Alright. And Mira there, and then Agatha is there. Can I say go? So if I can, and first of all, I got a graceful takedown. If I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill anything they have, but we'll see. Anything that made Agatha stronger would be insane. But I think I've already used it, the one that gives the monster roll. Oh, I have in this game, have I? Because then I can pump her and then pump it twice, right? No, just probably once. Oh, that's okay. Trample and haste. What the hell does that thing do? Okay, whenever an enchantment controls put in the graveyard, put a counter on her. She's on 2/2 menace. Ooh, with a stab wound? That's not nice. That's super gross. Let's go ahead and find that one plains. We gotta do this. I have no enchanted creatures. You. I'm out of here because that's really scary. I mean, I guess you stab wound Agatha because it was her all along. I wrote a whole song about it. You know, what you gonna do when the Agatha comes for you and all that. But if you are joining me here today, thank you so much to, of course, Wizards for the preview stream account and for the ability to do so. And for CoolStuffInc.com, that's right, repping the shirt as you do, where you can get a free Ollie Eldraine token if you get your orders in today. You can use promo code MagicMikes if you'd like. That Magic Mike's promo code does work. Or you can use a promo code from any other of your favorite creators who we sponsor, which is fine too. But yeah, go check out some Commander Master singles. They are affordable. Alright, that's cool. Smash for 4. Oh, Jesus. That is so many words. That is so many words. Yeah, it's a little less affordable because they caught them, which is a good thing. But yeah, ultimately, those people were just idiots, man. I don't know how many levels of stupid you are at that point. To not only did they didn't change their look or wear a mask even, which would not have been no one would have looked at them twice. No one would have said take your mask off or whatever. It's a good thing that criminals are stupid, right? Because you shouldn't be a criminal, and because criminals get one mistake. The police force, law enforcement, they can make every mistake ever. They can miss every piece of evidence ever. They just need to get you on one thing. And these people were just like, please, we're going to wear the shirts of the games that we work on because we're not smart. And I don't know how else to say that, man. That was real dumb. That was greedy and dumb and horrible. And somebody on Reddit at one point was arguing with somebody else, and they were just like, well, you know, what if they really needed that money? Man, they weren't stealing bread to live. You know what I'm saying? These people were stealing magic cards to sell. $300,000 worth of it. And you should know better. How dare you? Get your life right. All right? You know, we don't all have everything we want. There is struggle in this world. It sure as hell is not going to be solved by stealing a bunch of crap. The fact that this is a 3/5 is absolutely ridiculous. As I've already gone over. That may be one of my favorite cards from the set. That's the joke from The Simpsons. What's that? Oh, the one mistake thing? I don't know if necessarily got that there, but certainly read it enough. But yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just so dumb. I just can't imagine, like, the lack of planning, you know, whatsoever. Like, just, it certainly felt like they were like, hey, we could just take this, and so they just took it, imagining that no security cameras exist in a giant hall that contains tons and tons of merchandise. I mean, whose literal, like, job is it to have large events where you would definitely want to have security cameras and things so people would be safe? It is exhausting. That's what it is. It is low-key exhausting. How dumb that was. Alright, what do these things do? When they die, you make a young hero roll, attach them to one target creature. Okay. Savior of the Sleeping. Okay, that's cool too. Well, that's a rip. You and you. Was that the right? Oh, Jesus, that was the wrong one. Oh my God, I hate everything. Alright, so that really sucked. And kill it. I don't care. Take 6. Okay. What does this thing do? The exile top X, it's all mana card, Joan in exile. Okay. Sure. I mean, they got some good ones. Creature control get -1/-1. That's kind of the hot stuff there. Combat cards been exile, blah blah blah. Alright. What if they wanted cigarettes? What if they wanted a truckload of cigarettes? What if that's how my family lives? Oh, beseech the mirror is beseeching. Goodness gracious. Remember to hydrate whenever you think about, should I drink water? You should probably drink some water. Probably an excellent idea to do so. But they are beseeching that mirror. They are playing that cursed courier. Oh boy. Courtier, if you will. Alright. Beat me amongst the hands and face. Yeah. Beat me amongst the hands and face 30. Oh, I cannot discard a card. I cannot do it. But I do have them in a precarious situation. Okay. Okay. Seems good. Yeah, man, what if they just needed magic? What if they need magic cards to live, y'all? What if they eat magic cards? What if they're magic card eaters? What if you can't eat them? They say don't eat the delicious magic cards. What if you could? You don't know, maybe they figured it out. This card's been very good. Like, this was in one of my previous decks, and it did some good work. It's a very scary card. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. That is the end. That is all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. Just a womp, bombaloo, bam, a womp, bam, boom. So, that was a draft experience that hurt a lot. You know, you get that feeling where you're like, man, this deck's real bad. And if I can just eke out, if I can just eke a few wins just to save the face, right? Just so you can say you went in there and you took a swing and you probably screwed it up and maybe I pot committed to something too early. I don't know. You know, like maybe I just missed the signals that were there all along. And it's tough because with a draft, almost more so than any other format that you can play of Magic, you cannot know what would have happened otherwise. Only if you were to try to change your mind in pack 3. Because, again, at that point you knew most of what the cards are coming to you. Or if you'd be able to pick, you know, different stuff in pack 1. But once you're in the middle of it, you're kind of in the middle of it. Alright, so we're going to do our best to not act like idiots. Because we got a good start. Imbrith Veteran, let's go. They got that low over there. That big low. Okay. Would you like to block? Please block, please block, please block. Maybe I can entice you with a 3-1. Please block, please block, please block. Today in Please Block, I asked them nicely to block. Daily Draft VIP. So these people, they be drafting. Damn. Virtue of Persistence. Oh my god, these virtues are so dumb. They're actually ridiculous. Alright. Well, I'm about to have an enchantment enter the battlefield under my control. So let's go. Yes. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, yes. Oh, the sweet value. Ladies and gentlemen. Mwah. Just absolute goodness. That was amazing. That was gorgeous. I love that. Alright. Well, I'm just going to do that. Crazy. Because that young hero roll is powerful. Very powerful. Hey, look at Snava again. Look at you. Bringing back the stupid creature. It's great. Fantastic. Plus, it's got trample, so when I use this Witch Stalker Frenzy, she says, whenever an enchantment controls, put in so-and-so, and that's not an enchantment. And we a smash. Go on. Block. I know you want to block. I know you do. I know you're a blocker. Stop acting like you're not blocking it, because you are. You know you want to block it. Okay. Alright. I was not expecting that. Really? Dag, yo, this guy's playing like 4D chess over here. Makes me want to play that 1 red +1/+0 first strike thing. My god, what a blowout that would be. Yep, don't put your Neva in harm's way. Just let them block. It's okay. It's okay. There you go. No one cares. And 4 to the face. The old face 4. Alright, here we go. I do not want them to get to 7 mana and play their freaking sick mythic. There's a dutiful Griffin. That's annoying as get out. Alright. Dag. I mean, I guess we're trading, right? We're trading. It's hard to imagine a world where we don't trade here. It's fine. Go ahead and get rid of that thing. That thing. And say go thing. Massage. Alright, there's a tabby. Okay, there's a red cap thief that can block it. Okay. Can give itself death touch, and it makes a rat. It's really good for 1 mana. As they clearly have shown. Alright, cool. Interesting. I think we'll just say go. I don't like how they're waiting us out here to play the Virtue. That's really gross. Virtue of Persistence is really good. Jesus Christ, that's good. Yep. What the hell, man? Well, that's super gross. Alright, warehouse tabbies are strong. Not crazy strong, but strong. Okay. Let's go ahead and play that. Say go. Pretty filthy. So bad for us, man. Is that a graveyard? Oh my god. Oh man, that's bad news, Bears. That's not bad news, Bears. Right? And they're tapped out, so that's kind of super important. Oh, somebody has not read Agatha. You might want to reread what that card does. Because you just like, what if I just got completely blown out? What if I just blew out everything all the time? That's a smarter one. Alright, go ahead, yes. Yes, please. Awesome. That's great. Thank you. Damn. I mean, you do get back one with the Virtue of Persistence, but like, I guess because you'll make more rats, you'll make 8 rats, which is important, right? Like that's cool, super good. It's not bad. Be able to swing back for 8. Okay. I think we might just pop it. All right. Yeah, they're at 3. Like, you know, pick your poison there. Oh, the tabby only triggers on the other one, huh? We're enchantment, I see. Okay. Okay, Conceited Witch seems fine. Alright. Hello, Josie Bricklayer, how are you? I am battling with this set. I am trying to stave off my third loss, but it doesn't look super great. Oh, bye-bye. Rut-row. Ragathon. Oh! Because that would have countered the spell, too. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That was Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah. Feeling right there. We are good. We are feeling great with that play. And they should have whooped us, man. That should have been a whooping. Our crappy little draft deck is with 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have definitely had better drafts. You know, whew. But, you know, we got ran over by green-red. We want to play a little green-red. We got some green-red cards. You know, you know, as I was mentioning before, I think, you know, the rolls are cool. I think the rolls are cool. I wish they were a little more straightforward, maybe less of them. You know, I think they went a little overboard with that. But again, this to me feels like they're just like, how do we make the set as relevant at the 15th draft as the first one, you know? And it's like, well, if the rolls change enough and the triggers change enough and the bonus sheet changes enough, you know, you can really keep it interesting until basically, you know, can we keep it 8 weeks worth of exciting? You know, that to me would be my personal goal if I was in there. You know, how can we keep it till the next set comes out? Seems okay. Not great. Go ahead and get a planes and freak them out. Get planes. Oh yeah, my Abyss, my Innistrad remastered planes or whatever. Lol. I don't know if I want to discard anything though. You know, I certainly don't want to necessarily put a wicked thing on somewhere. Okay. And they probably, there's Jack Torrance. They probably have plenty of removal or whatnot. So we shall see. The old wilds of Eldraine. Good evening. I hope you guys are doing well. Again, if you don't have those pre-orders in, you should get them pre-orders in. These cards are dope and affordable. And if anything, what is going on with reprinting Doubling Season and then reprinting Doubling Season? And you know it's going to be in Ravnica Remastered because it's freaking Doubling Season. Raging Battle Mouse. The hell does this thing do? Okay. Really? That's your celebration icon? Okay. Just a little surprised, that's all. Not there's anything wrong with that. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Daredevil. 3 mana, 4/2. Like a champion. And I can put. Well, okay, you only get 1 roll at a time, which for what it's worth, that was smart. But I can make it a 5/3 trampler. Second spell costs 1 less to cast. Alright. This card might be good enough for constructed just because of that 1 sentence. Like, and it's great that it has a celebration or whatever. That's cool. I'm not going to block the stupid thing. But yeah, just, you know, making things cheaper is always very exciting. Whatever's going on there. Also very scary. But, you know, sometimes it does nothing, and sometimes it breaks formats. There's a Grand Ball guest. Isn't that neat? Isn't it? Isn't it? Get him. What you gonna do, bruh? Do I care? There we go. Well, even better. Cool. I could have sworn they had the torch thing, the 1 mana removal spell thing, but I guess not. Hey, it's a doggo. It's doggo time. It's a doggo time. Oh, snap. Get him, bruh. Get him. Get him, bruh. Get him. Yeah, this card's dumb. This card's real crazy. Woo! Get him! And it has trample. Jeez. Cards aren't remotely fair. And we do have the 4 power thing going, right? So that's kind of cool. That is part of the red-greens thing. I think they tried at one point to have it be like 5 power. This was a long time ago. But that's just too much. Like, it's tough. 4 power is decent. 3 power, probably. Like, when they do something like if you have a 3 power creature, I think they'd be surprised by how, like, great that plays, in my opinion. You know, maybe it's too much. I don't know. Maybe they tried it. I don't know. But, you know, getting to 4 definitely means that you gotta reach for it. You gotta try a little bit harder. So... okay. Reach. Second artifact or land. Could make a treasure token, but they didn't. Okay. Man, that monster's raid is gonna mess them up. Yeah, the monster's raid is gonna mess them right up. And the ferocious werefox, man, this card's so good. Wicked roll. +1/+1. And it's orally. It goes to the battlefield. He loses life. Okay, great. Sure. Rant. No bloxies. Alright. Okay. High 5. And then here. And then auto pay. And then here. Ooh. So filthy. So filthy. Just crazy. Like, and everything, like, all this trample, like, they're going to be down to 8. Like, they can only block with this guaranteed, right? Like, and these going to attack in 2, and this going to give it +3 power, and the monster token, or the monster roll, or whatever, +2 power in the monster roll, which is a total of 3 power. So we'll be attacking with 11 trample damage next turn. Like, good luck, Godspeed, bro. Like, this is what was supposed to be happening. This was, like, why we drafted this deck was like, oh, yeah. When it works, this seems amazing and is really cool, you know? I think getting rid of that expensive white card was correct. That was me being silly. Like, I don't even know if it's worth running the planes in here, as it were, you know? You know, you could just argue that one guy is just a 3-mana lightning bolt, and sometimes that's fine, you know? Like, you don't necessarily get to play the front side of him or whatever, because it's just not worth the reach. But, you know, again, we had some ways to smooth, some ways to make it happen, Evolving Wilds, Prismatic Prism, all that good stuff. But if you were to say, you know what if you just ran the red-green cards, you know? What if you just ran some of those and stop getting so cute with it, Mr. I opened a Jace the Mind Sculptor and my World Wake sealed and tried to run it in my, like, white-green deck or something. I can't remember what it was. It was stupid. Maybe green-red deck. It was stupid. Like, I ran like 3 or 4 islands or something, and it was the silliest crap, I swear. Okay. Can you deal 4 damage? Can you cut it? Can you slice it? No. That's really cute, though, that little streamer thing. You can discard a card. Okay, that's kind of cool. Sure. This guy's trying. They're trying. They're trying real hard, you know what I mean? Like, you can't knock them for, you know, the E for the effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the story of a girl. Cried a river, drowned the whole world. Wrote a whole song about it. we're just waiting for the battle mouse to be battling. Come on, Jack. Let's do it. Jack, do it. Jack. Jack, I think you're dead, Jack. I think you're dead. I think you're so dead. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here comes pain. Sure. And GG's. Alright, let's go. Woo! Man. Like, and that the wicked one, that wicked roll is getting better and better, by the way. That wicked doing that extra damage on top has started to be very much relevant often. And that's kind of cool. Very cool, actually. Because now it matters if you block them or if you don't, or if you kill them or if you don't, or even if you replace the aura. I could be wrong, but you're going to have to destroy it to replace it, right? So, then that'll trigger it, right? So multiple wicked rolls triggering is a good thing. Lobo Lautaro. Interesting. Alright. It's iffy. It's not the greatest opening hand. It is definitely a tribute. I'm over here just like, hey, Witch, what's going on? Hi. Okay. There's that cheeky house mouse. How dare you? Alright. Embereth veteran up and say go. No blocksies. I will block with my face. I promise. Alright, so here's the question. Do we try to just curve on up, or do we stop? I think we just curve. Generally, that's the correct way to operate. You want to kill it? You want to kill it? No? Alright. Don't kill it. I don't know what instance you got. Like that one. Okay. Card's really dumb. Jesus. Alright. Go ahead and evolve our wilds here. Very nice. I don't think I want to discard any of these, per se. That wicked roll is really good, though. Man. Is it worth a red cap thief? I don't know. Maybe. I think it might be. Like, of all these cards, I want that one the least, right? So, get them. And I've got the bolt for the dork. They're playing 3 colors. All right. That seems fine. Protective parents. Okay. Also fine. Alright, I can commune, torch, and minecart. Or I could torch, play the minecart. I think I want to look for something. The bruiser seems good right now. I am certainly getting in there. Merry bands are good, and I've got the right amount of mana for it. But Belly and Bruiser, I think, is going to do a lot of work. Plus, he knows I have it. Get on out of here. Care. Ooh, and it exiles it? Oh my god, it exiles it. Even better. Smash! Alright, if I draw a land, I can play the Bruiser Smash. If I don't want to do that, because they have a tough cookie or whatever. Alright. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, we can play this. See if they want to trade. Trade? Tradesies? Big trades? I'm still gonna lose life. And you still are not gonna be able to block me. Cool. Give him the old bad deal. No good bloxies. Okay. That's fine. That hunter is really good. He's so good. 5 mana, 5/5. Get out of here. Man, the rates, y'all. The rates. Absolutely crazy. Troublemaker, oof. Alright. Seems like whatever. Cut me off, didn't it? Shoot. Not great. Go ahead. All of a sudden the math went a little wonky thanks to the armory mice. Okay. Oh, hopping down the candy trail, as it were. Candy, oh Mandy. If you guys go to Yoman5, Yoman_5 on Twitter, or TCG Player, there's an article he has all of his deck lists in there. If there was a deck list you thought looked interesting or neat and wanted me to try out, I'd be up to do that. I've only got a little bit of time left here before I'm Audi 5000, but you know, if there was a deck we wanted to take a look at, it's a thing that we can do. Alright, so we bop, and we bop, and we hope we don't die. Hope we don't die. Hope we don't die. Alright. Well, there's that. I cannot bargain it. All I can say is go. Okay. Hopeful Vigil, very good. Probably the best one that I've seen, at least. You know, I've not seen all of them or whatever, but it's pretty good. Okay. 0, and you, and you. Say go. Like, they can just play their 5 mana 5/5. I'm probably dead. Oh, good. Oh, I love it. That is great. Well, that's a GG. There's nothing wrong with that. I think we're going to go back here and play a little sealed. A, because we don't have to wait on anybody. And B, you know, just get us into a game faster, I think, than not. So, sealed Wilds of Eldraine, yes, please, thank you. I only have 502,000 gems left, which is a little weird. All right, what do we got? What we got? Ooh! They even show you all your rares this time, not just like some and say like, hey, you opened some more, by the way, lol. Oh, of course I opened a Feral Encounter. Thanks. This card seems insane, by the way. This card seems so crazy. I can't fathom how stupid this card is. If it is in any way awesome, I'm so excited. Alright. Okay, that's a card as a thing. Extraordinary Journey. Each card on a plane. Okay, that's a weird card. As foretold, also very weird. Also, I didn't even know this was reprinted, but cool. And Gruff's Triplets. I think I'm playing green. And we're probably playing a Tale for the Ages again. But Okay, let's take a look at rarity uncommon, because that'll tell you where a lot of your stuff lies. A, do we have any duplicates? No, we do not. We got a Gallant Pie Wielder, which is pretty cool. Grasp of Fate is a Oblivion Ring. Solitary Sanctuary is interesting if we have enough tap stuff. That's a temporary one, probably worth it. This card seems insane for value. Probably not running blue, but we do have some really good black, and luckily we do look to have some green. That is very good. Alright. It's fine. Dream Spoilers is okay. Twisted Fealty. You know, we got some good removal. The Vanguard is nice. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Okay. That seems a little weird, but whatever. Whenever an aura enters the battlefield under your control. Okay, that card seems amazing. Based on what we've played with so far. Okay, Ruby Daring Tracker. I don't think we really necessarily want to go there. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, this card's 1000% being played. No part where we're not playing that one. Alright, let's take a look, make sure our rares are rare. That we didn't actually miss anything, so our rares are mythic. Okay, cool. So now we say, what's the commons? We have multiple black. We do have a Candy Grapple, which is very strong. Slumbering Keep Guard. Cooped Up. We got 2 Cooped Ups, y'all. That's very strong. And the Hopeful Vigil's great. Maybe the Return of Dry. This is if we're playing red, white, blue. Moment of Valor is interesting. Untapped target creature? Okay. So that card just like... Man, that card is crazy good. Very cool. Rhyme for Reindeer. Let's see about rolls. What do we got for rolls? Like, we're 1000% playing this guy and this guy. We're probably playing this guy because the rolls are so good. And no other rolls are created otherwise. Conceited Witch. Interesting. Not Dead After All. Also interesting. Yeah, the value on top is just... Whew, it is so much. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're definitely going to be playing green. There's no question there. Even if I think this card is absolutely stupid, and I hate it, it's still a fine Magic card in what it does. This is the Power 4 stuff. We'll definitely play that guy. It's very strong. Yeah, Return from the Wilds just seems strong. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Lookout seems good. Huntsman's Redemption seems good. Okay. This seems fine. It's a 4-mana reach guy. Is whatever. You know, we're definitely playing the triplets, and the Glutton seems awesome. Like 6/6 gain 3. That card's real strong. There's only red for Ruby in terms of that. Crystal Grotto's perfect. Oh my god, 3 Evolving Wilds. Whew. With 3 Evolving Wilds, we can start to look at some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can really start to be like, well, what if we just, you know, played all the good cards? Because there's a little goodness in all sorts of colors, right? And as long as they're not double mana costs, like right here, this card is bananas. Like, we can definitely still play some white. I don't know if we have enough for Grasp of Fate, but maybe. Like, we got a Grotto, Edgewall in, and 3 Evolving Wilds. Now, that adds a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? That adds bunches. Let's take a look one more time on our rolls. Now that we know this. Maybe we should play red? Maybe we should play red. Maybe we should. Do we have any... Well, we got some red removal, right? And we got some black removal. We got black removal, black removal. That's about it. We got that 3 Torch the Tower. Okay. Okay. Alright. Things have changed. Damn. Yeah, and sealed. This card seems amazing. This card seems great. The bards were good. This guy's strong. Like I'm feeling better about this already. And we definitely want her in there. And like we got the marks if we need it. How many creatures we got? All right, creature. We need 2 creatures. Creature. Like, we don't even really need that many evolving wilds at this point. And we don't need the cooped up, right? So, which means we can play that. And we could green, red. We have 14 creatures. We can play a non-creature spell. Maybe this one. A lot of things care about being enchanted. Hell, that one card draws cards off of it. This guy right here, Tanglespan Lookout. That seems dope. Yeah, that seems awesome. Like, you know, Edgewall Inn enters the battlefield tap, but all we got is 3 Torch Tower. So, can we make? Are we lacking any food options here? Because we do want things to sacrifice. That does make Welcome to Sweet Tooth a lot better in that regard. Like, it's one of those things where, like, trainee's nice and all, but we're not really the trainee deck, whereas this gives us a guy and lets us sacrifice either the saga or the guy it's making as bargaining tools, which I think is great. Man, bargain's a cool mechanic. Bargain is a solid mechanic, I gotta say. It has impressed me. Again, this is what I was talking about earlier with that, you know, food is not necessarily making the game longer now like it used to. That was the problem with Eldraine, is the game just went on for a long time because you just made food from all the things, and food was cool and flavorful in that regard, but it also slowed everything down. And it's interesting that it's not doing that anymore. Like, it can, you know, you can gain you 3 life, but I'm seeing a hell of a lot more bargaining than I am people gaining life. And I started gaining life to start with. Like, if you go back and look at my first game or whatever, I was way more interested in gaining life off the food I got than I was actually sacrificing to do bonus cool stuff. So Nicol Bolas, hey buddy, Nicol Bolas is here. Yeah, seems okay. Not the greatest. But we'll see. Good old Edgewall Inn. What a beautiful magic card. Wouldn't that look amazing on a playmat? Tell you what. There's that fortress. So you're going to red. Thanks. So now I can, well, with a turn or so, unless I draw another land, I can go Slinger into Genealogist. Hey, that's a Bitter Blossom. That's dumb. I've got Reach. Lol. It's pretty though. You gotta give them that. That is absolutely gorgeous magic card. That's absolutely incredible. Serena Malion, you killed it. Sure. You got it. I guess at some point I'll need double green more than I'll need double red, which is all right. +2/+2 means flying. Let's go. And I get my creature back, and you can't stop it. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be sweet. I don't know if we field here. Oh, actually, this. I was like, do we Twisted Fealty so I can make that guy a 4/2, yada yada. Like, no, you just put the genealogist on it. You ain't gotta make it hard or difficult or weird. Just do what you got to do. Just get done what you got to do. Let's go. A smash? Would we like to a smashify? A smashification! Let's go! Attacking. Oh, dag, yo. Oh, snaps. That's okay. Wait, did that? What? Huh? Oh, so if you get rid of this, okay, okay. If you can bargain it, it's the last thing that's not actually going to bring it back. Okay, alright. It doesn't say exile it until this leaves the battlefield, right? It just says exile it and then return the exiled card. Okay, okay. There was a lot more play to that than I really kind of expected, to be honest. That's a rare card. Alright. Pretty cool. Very, very nice. Would you like to attack? Or block, rather. Don't want to block. Seems fine. We're going to get belligerent. If I draw a land, please, please, and thank you, because I would love to play 2 permanents. Thanks. Oh, Candy Trail. That's an interesting card. It's tough because it doesn't do a lot. You scry 2 for 1 mana, not the end of the world, and for 2 mana you draw 3 life and gain a card. So if you pay 3 mana to gain 3 life, scry 2, draw a card. It's not that bad. It's not the greatest deal in the world, but it's pretty good. It's pretty decent. The old Crown of Wonder. There we go. Much better. And then we're going to... Well, bards it, I suppose. Definitely paying the extras. Getting in there. Let's go ahead and attach that to old Red Tooth Genealogist. Unfortunately, I don't have the mana, but it does get +1/+0, not +1/+1, which would turn off the young hero thing. Works for me. Smash for 3. Would you like to block? Block, 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 block. Would you like to block? Oh, okay. Alright. Old Bitter Blossom, as bitter blossoming as it always does. Why you gotta blossom that hard, man? I don't like it. Dag, that card is good. Damn, 4 mana 3/3 flyer and destroy attack creature attached to it. That card is very strong. Holy cow. Why was the cost modified? That's the real question. Why was the cost modified? We didn't bargain anything. What the hell's... I don't know. Oh, I guess it's showing you the bargain cost, right? Okay, that's fine. You got it. I'll say, was there another option? No. Hey, look, it's exactly what you don't want. A giant monster with trample. If they have a removal spell, we will see it. Yes, there it is. Yep, and that's a pretty good one. If I can get rid of it somehow, then I'll gain 3 life. That's also pretty dang good. Pretty dang excellent. Okay. Did I messed that up. I don't know if I messed that up or not. I could have. We're not going to look very smart, but at least we're not completely misplaying ourselves to death. Alright. Endo like Flendo. That is some scary tokens. That is a delicious burger. Ladies and gentlemen, miniature witch. Okay. Okay. Like, I can't bargain that away, can I? I don't think so, anyway. So, you come here. We could roll. Yes. Seems good. Should have paid that differently. Okay. I don't need to do that. What can I possibly have? Oh, they have a 3/3. They have a flying. They have a flying monster, right? 4-mana 3/3 flyer. Still up and available and ready to smash. And we don't need to. Yeah, let's cast it. Okay. Dang, that makes him lose a life. B lets me scry one. Go on. Yes. Torch the tower yet again. Is that enough? I honestly don't know. I don't think torch the tower is enough, is it? They're gonna tap that guy, attack for whatever. That's not enough. It's not helping us win the game. It's not helping us win the game. The end. Oh, it's getting close. Yeah, if they just attacked with the Restless Fortress, I would have died. You know you got that land, right? You know you got that Wicked Visitor, right? And we die. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a sealed experience. Deck building and playing. Those were some drafts. I had some fun. I watched some interesting things happen. I'm going to get this up on the YouTubes. If you watch me on YouTube, thank you so much for that. Click the sub and the likes and all the things that make people know that I exist. Otherwise, I appreciate y'all. We're going to finish the stream here. Thank you guys very much. Please check out Magic Mike's Patreon, Magic Mike's Cast on Twitter or X, whatever the hell you want to call it these days. Either way, Magic Mike's will be back next week with our live news show, as well as our Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs on Tuesday evenings. So, until then, I will see you all next time.